Hi, welcome to the Teen Scene. I'm Amber Thomas. We have a great show for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about the Maryland Commission for Women and the Women of Tomorrow Award. Let me tell you a little bit about the Women of Tomorrow Awards. The Women of Tomorrow Awards was established in 1997 to honor and acknowledge extraordinary young women who have demonstrated a commitment to community service and academic excellence. Maryland will continue to flourish because of our future women leaders and their unceasing commitment to the community. The Women of Tomorrow Awards gives us the opportunity to honor these remarkable young women. These young women are selected for honor through a process that begins with an annual statewide call for nominations. An independent all-volunteer selection committee reviews the applications and selects 6 young women, 2 per grade grouping. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to the Teen Scene. I'm Amber Thomas. We're here with Taylor Gresham. I understand you won an award. Could you tell me a little bit about the award and how it felt to actually get it?
This summer I won an award. It was a great honor that they selected me out of all the 9th and 10th grade women in the state of Maryland, and I felt honored because they thought what I was doing in my community with the women's shelter and donating to them was important enough for them to recognize me as the woman of tomorrow.
Can you tell us about what you did with the women's shelter?
Yeah. A few years ago, my mom started a girls' night out at our house the day before the Super Bowl. And about a year after that, I decided to get involved in doing some community service. So I opened Taylor's Boutique of Giving. And basically, when the women come to the house for the party, they can donate books, they can donate toiletries, they can donate utensils, just things that women and young children need. And then when I gather all of those and I take them to the shelter, and I do it about twice a year. I accepted toiletries, books, washcloth, feminine products, things that interest young kids and teens my age. So next time you go to a hotel, make sure you're able to send all of your little luxuries to me because they can be helpful.
So what do you think about the Maryland Women's Heritage Center and all the great stories that it holds and the rich history?
I like the idea that they have. A lot of times in history, it's written from the man's point of view, and they don't take a lot of time to talk about what the women did and their contributions, whether they're big or small. And the Heritage Center does that. It tells many stories, from the big ones to the small ones, and it just gives a little insight on the history of Maryland from a woman's point of view.
Do you have any favorite stories or favorite women that are in the center?
No, I don't need to walk around them.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years regarding your volunteering and donations helping the women's shelter?
I like to think that what I do can inspire, whether people start their own business or just want to donate voluntarily or on occasion, can inspire people to do it themselves. So when I'm not here in 10 years, when I'm in college or when I'm off in the rest of the world, people are still contributing to the shelter.
We're so glad to have you on the show right now, but we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to the Teen Scene. Hi, welcome back to the Teen Scene. We're still here with Taylor. Taylor, could you give us any advice to the teen audience?
Stay in school. It's important. Find someone who can mentor you, whether they're in your community or in your church or someone in the family. It's always important to have a mentor and always be the best you can be, because you never know who's going to be watching.
That's really good advice.
Oh, thanks.
So what are your hopes and goals for the future? Do you know what college you want to go to?
I know what I want to be. I want to go to Florida International University. I've always been interested in traveling, so I want to go into the hospitality industry and hopefully work in hospitality and tourism management.
Do you have any role models?
I do. Two go to my church, Felicia Jones and Manetta Coles, and they've been with me like all my life. I've grown up with them, and I think it's important to surround yourself with mentors and people you can look up to no matter what avenue you decide to take in life, and I feel like they're the ones for me.
So I know you play tennis. How long have you been playing tennis?
I started when I was really young. It was always a sport me and my family loved. And then when I went to school, I started playing my varsity tennis team in 7th grade. And I've been playing on the team for years with me and a few of my best friends. I just really enjoy the sport, and I plan on playing for a while.
What's your favorite thing about tennis?
My favorite thing about tennis is the accuracy it takes to like aim a ball. And when I do that, I know I put a lot of work into getting that point, and so I'm just pride. I have a lot of pride knowing that I won that game on my skill, on my technique.
Can you tell us about your family life and about your brothers?
Yeah, I have 2 brothers, Kaida Ikenna and Miles. My parents, Cheryl and Daryl. I'm a Christian. I have a dog. His name is Prince. I love my family a lot, and we do a lot of family activities.
Okay. So we were talking about music a little bit before the interview. What's your favorite kind of music?
I like old school R&B, pop. I'm not necessarily a fan of rap. My favorite artist is probably someone a little older, Sam Cooke. My dad kind of got me hooked on him.
So he's your favorite artist?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool. So what do you like about school? Do you have a favorite subject?
My favorite subject in school is art and English. Art because you can express yourself, and you don't, even if you're not talented in it, you can still like put your heart on the page. And English because I love reading. I've always loved reading, and I love the way you're able to express yourself in the literature, and you can get into it. It can take you to another world.
Do you have a favorite book? Or
actually, yes, I do. My favorite book is written by Alexander Dumas, The Three Musketeers.
So what does it mean to you to be a Christian and the church that you go to, having your church family?
My church family, they mean everything to me. They're not just my church. They're close to my friends. That's how my parents met, through someone at my church. And I feel like with the acknowledgement the commission gave me, I can also use it to give my testimony for Christ.
So who nominated you for the Women of Tomorrow Award?
Reverend Sam Tarver. He goes to my church, Maple Springs Baptist Church, and he's like an uncle to me, and he nominated me for this award, and I'm very thankful for him for doing that, because a lot of good things have come out of me receiving this award.
Can you share what the experience was like to receive such an honor?
I was excited that day. I was nervous. My parents went, and my grandparents, and the person who nominated me went, and a few of my mentors, they went there too. So I had a big crowd rooting for me. And I was so nervous when I went up there to give my speech, but I was so proud to be up there with all the other girls who were acknowledged for what they did in the state of Maryland.
We're here with Taylor, the recipient of the Women of Tomorrow Award. Do you have any last thoughts?
I just wanted to say thank you again for the award itself, and I wanted to say a massive thank you to the people who nominated me and who let me achieve this award. Reverend Sam Tarver, my minister at church, and Mrs. Tamika Bumbry. She's the chief of staff for Councilwoman Ingrid Turner, and she helped me to discover this award so that I could get it. That's it.
Well, thank you for coming today. We had a great time. Thank you for watching. We're going to go to a break right now. We'll be right back to the teen scene. I have to talk to you because I heard you. Hi, welcome to the Teen Scene. I'm Amber Thomas, and today we're here with Delaney Hancock and Elaaf. So welcome to the Teen Scene. How are you guys today?
Good. How are you?
Good. So can you guys tell me a little bit about yourselves and what was it like to win the Women of Tomorrow Award?
Well, I'm from Pakistan, and we moved here in 2001, so I pretty much grew up in America. And I live in Arnold, and I'm a good student, I suppose. And my guidance counselor nominated me for this award, and I was pretty excited when I actually got the honorable mention.
How about you?
I live in Leonardtown, Maryland, and I'm in the STEM program, so I go to Great Mills High School. When I found out that I was nominated for this award, I was really excited because the lady who nominated me, her granddaughter went to a workshop I held for acting, and she was one of the sweetest girls there, so it was really cool to see her grandmother nominated me, and I was really excited.
So, do you guys play any sports or have any hobbies?
I play field hockey and lacrosse, and I play piano too.
That's cool.
I like to take chorus.
Oh, really?
And I really like reading and art.
So do you have a favorite book and author?
Well, right now it's the Divergent series.
Yeah. So you play piano. How long have you played piano?
I've been taking piano lessons since I was in kindergarten, so it's been a long time.
I could never do that. So, do you guys have a favorite subject in school?
I really like math, as weird as it is.
I like math too.
I like math and science because the teacher's really nice, and science is just really fun. We do a lot of experiments.
That's cool. So, are you in high school?
No, I'm in 8th grade.
8th grade, okay. So, what do you think about high school?
It's a lot of work. I spend a lot of time doing homework, but there's a lot of extracurricular activities you can do, playing field hockey and lacrosse. It was one of the best decisions I made, I think, going into high school because I met so many different people. So it's a lot different than middle school, but I think I like it a lot more than middle school.
So what do you think about your school? How do you like it?
I actually like it, but when I first applied to Annapolis Middle School for the IB program, everyone discouraged me, but I was I really want to go to that school. And now people are following me to that school, so I'm really glad I went there.
That's really great.
Yeah.
So do you guys have any advice to anyone out there?
I just say to keep trying and don't let obstacles get in your way. No matter what happens, just keep pushing at whatever you're working towards, and eventually you'll get there and you'll be happy with the way it turned out.
And I would say that you should really try to reach your goals, and you should probably have some mentor or someone to look up to, and if you look up to those people, they'll help you along the way.
Do you guys have any role models?
I'd say my mom is probably my role model. She's a CCD teacher, she's my Girl Scout leader, and she works too, and somehow she manages to find time for all 4 of her kids.
I would say my role model is my dad and my mom, because my dad, he's really smart in chemistry, and that's science, so I really like science, so I can always go to him. And I like also my mom, because she really helps me out with everything.
Can you guys tell me what it was like, the experience the night that you received the award?
I was really nervous but excited at the same time, and I wasn't really sure what to expect, but once I got there, it was really fun. It was really neat, and when I had to say my speech, I was really nervous. I was afraid I was going to mess it up or something, but it was fun and really exciting.
Yeah, I think it was really fun too, because I didn't know what to expect at all, because I haven't been nominated for such a big award, especially from the state of Maryland. So I was really excited and nervous because I didn't know what to expect.
We're going to go for a break right now. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be right back with the Teen Scene.
It's the Hall of Fame. It's the Hall of Fame. the Hall of Fame. It's the Hall of Fame.
Hi, welcome back to the team. I'm here with Delaney and Elaaf. Can you guys tell me what your hopes and goals are for what you're working on your projects?
Well, I hope to become either a doctor or a scientist, and I really want to make a difference in the world by like either creating something or helping people somehow. And like I really hope to be able to like study really hard into all that.
I want to be a doctor too. I also want to continue with Girl Scouts. You can only be like a scout and like a participating scout until 12th grade, and then you can still volunteer with the program. And I want to continue volunteering with Girl Scouts and be a Girl Scout leader for the rest of my life because it's really shaped me as a person, and I want to stay connected with it.
Can you tell anyone out there, any girls who want to join Girl Scouts, and why you love it so much and what's really fun about it?
We do so much fun stuff. Like we go camping and we go on like big trips. Like last year we went to Pennsylvania for a weekend and went sightseeing and stuff. And it's just so much fun because I met so many different girls that I don't go to school with, and they're like a second family to me. And it's always refreshing to go to a Girl Scout meeting after a hard day at school. So I'd encourage you to get involved. Just find a Girl Scout troop near you and just ask to sign up.
What do you guys think about the Women Heritage Center and all the stories of women in Maryland?
I think it's really cool and encouraging to see how other women have gone really far, and it's like inspiring to me. Like maybe I could be like one of them one day.
Yeah, it's like I would say that it's really inspiring also because it makes me know that like I can actually make a difference in the world and nothing's stopping me from doing that because so many other women have done that also.
So I know you're both involved in the STEM science program. Could you tell our audience more about it for those who don't know?
Well, the STEM program in my area started when I was in 3rd grade, and it was like a new thing, so I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, but I applied as a 3rd grader and I got accepted. But it's a lot of science. I think they put a lot of the focus in my area on science because we do like especially in high school we've had 2 really big engineering challenges so far. This year we're competing in a rocket challenge in it's called TARC, and so like we have to we have reviews in front of engineers, and like real engineers will come and tell us like if they think our work is like up to their par, like if they think it's good enough, like if they think it'll pass the actual challenge. So it's a big challenge to me, and it's a lot more work than I would have done if I wasn't in the STEM program, but it's a lot of fun and I really like it.
I'm going to apply to the STEM program. Well, I already applied to the STEM program at South River High School, and I'm just applying because as I told you I wanted to be a scientist, and I think that'll help me like figure out like what type of scientist. I'm pretty sure I want to be an engineer. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, and I want to go there because I really like math and science, and I think that's going to help me figure out which like college or university I'm going to apply to when I'm a senior in high school.
We're still here with Delaney and Elaaf. Do you guys do anything other in school, any extracurriculars, volunteer work?
Oh, like I said before, I'm in Girl Scouts, and through Girl Scouts we do a lot of volunteer work. I was nominated through my Girl Scout Silver Award, which is the highest award a cadet Girl Scout can receive. Involves, I think, 50 hours of community service. So what I did was I put on an acting camp for I think it was 20 kids in elementary school, and we spent a week and we talked about different parts of acting, and I helped them become better actors. And then at the end of the week we put on a performance for their kids, for their parents and other members of the community who wanted to see it. And I'm also looking to continue that for my Girl Scout Gold Award, which is the highest award any Girl Scout can receive. And I want to do like the same kind of thing with acting, but just on a much bigger scale, like have a lot more kids and do it for longer and like teach them like an actual performance, and then put it on for more people, like an actual stage. So
cool.
I volunteer at the library over the summer, but like I just do it because I think it's fun and I get to meet some new people.
Yeah,
and I
definitely.
learn like a lesson of what can I do to help the community. But I also want to this summer I want to create a group that tutors kids who need help or like are struggling in math, science. Like I'm pretty good in all subjects, so I can pretty much help out kids, maybe with some of my friends.
That's really great that you guys are volunteering in your community. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. Had a great time talking to you guys. If you want to learn more about the Women of Tomorrow Award, you can contact the number on the screen. They're picking up nominations at the beginning of the year. And thank you for joining us. We had a great time. We'll see you next time on the Teen Scene. And talk back and forth.
Thank you.